How's it going, guys? This is my Raw review for tonight's show, and in the background is some gameplay. John Cena versus Lord Tensai. Do you like the Lord Tensai critic character? I think he looks pretty good. I downloaded him off Community Creations, as always. Anyways, to the show now. The show started off with the WWE Championship match, actually. And Henry was already in the ring. So he got the jobber entrance, which I don't get. I don't know why they couldn't find the time to actually give him a proper entrance, but whatever. He's in the ring. CM Punk comes out to kick off the show. Match is a pretty good match, actually. It was a no DQ, no countout match. A very good match between these two guys. The ending comes where CM Punk is on the top rope, and instead of landing the usual Macho Man elbow drop, instead of hitting Mark Henry with his elbow, he has a steel chair, and he, basically does the same motion as he would with an elbow drop, but with the steel chair. And he wins the match and retains the championship. Afterwards, Chris Jericho pops up on the screen, and he shows us some footage of CM Punk entering a bar. And what's funny about this is you see CM Punk entering, well, when he's entering, just before he enters, actually, he looks to the left and right, to kind of like he's trying to be sneaky about this, like checking if anybody's looking or something like that, and then enters the bar, which is weird for a face, And when he exits the bar, because they show that too, he puts his hoodie on, like he doesn't want anybody to recognize him. But anyway, CM Punk says he was eating some fish and chips there with his friends who do drinks, but he doesn't drink. And Chris Jericho announced that they're going to be fighting in a Chicago street fight. So I assume it's, a normal street fight. They just named it as Chicago street fight because Extreme Rules will be held at Chicago. Does that mean they're going to fight on the street? I don't know, I doubt that. Normally street fights, it's just, a different name for a no-holds-barred match or a false count anywhere match. Anyways, afterwards, you had a U.S. title match. Santino, David Otunga, and Santino retained the championship. Very quick match, actually. And then you had Brock Lesnar, in the pre-tape promo, where he's basically talking about he came back because he wanted to bring back legitimacy to, the company, and that he's not a WWE superstar, he's a fighter or something like that. And he was basically saying that Cena's pissing himself and shitting himself. He actually said those words, but it got censored. He was basically saying Cena shouldn't be worrying about what's coming out of his mouth, meaning the blood that came out of his mouth last week. He should be worried about what's dripping down his leg, and by that he means piss. And you had Kane versus Zack Ryder. Match didn't even start because Kane attacked Zack Ryder and just kicked his ass and chokeslammed him, then cut a promo on both Ortons, Bob Orton and Randy. And then you had a backstage segment with AJ, Kofi, Daniel Bryan. The highlight of this promo being Daniel Bryan renaming his finisher the yes lock instead of the label lock, and then he started yelling yes, yes, yes in front of Kofi Kingston for like a good 30 seconds or so, and the crowd was actually good. They were chanting it with him. And afterwards you had John Cena come out to the ring. At some point John Laurinaitis comes out and tells him you're gonna have an Extreme Rules match tonight, so you can get prepared for your match against Brock Lesnar, which by the way is an Extreme Rules match. They just announced that on tonight's Raw. And then Kofi versus Daniel Bryan. That was a very good match. Ending comes where Kofi goes for a crossbody from the top rope. Daniel Bryan dodges, puts on the label lock, and wins the match. I mean, yes lock, not the label lock. And then he tries to put it back on after the match, but Sheamus comes out and saves Kofi. And afterwards, the main event. Oh no, actually, it wasn't the main event. Afterwards, it was Big Show and Khali versus Epico and Primo. Big Show and Khali win. Non-title, by the way. And finally, the main event, as you can tell on the title, Lord Tensai versus John Cena. Lord Tensai is the mystery opponent, and he ends up beating John Cena. David Otunga interfered while John Cena had, I wouldn't say the SCFU, it looked more like a crossface, or a combination of the two. And David Otunga interfered, John Cena gave him the AA, and then turned around. But then Lord Tensai spits the green mist in John Cena's face, hits his finisher, and gets the pinfall victory. So, bottom line for this Raw, the show started off strong with the CM Punk and Mark Henry match. Everything in the middle was okay, and then the ending was just complete shit. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and in the comment section, tell me what you guys think of Lord Tensai. See ya.